Yo, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about the Amityville Horror 2005 remake. Um, yeah, if you haven't heard of what the Amityville Horror is for some reason, which majority of horror film fans know it. But it's basically the Amityville Horror is basically this remake's based on a film made in 1979, and it's based on a book, which is basically the Lutz family moves into a house where some guy killed his whole family. I think it was the Lutz family moved in. Maybe it's the Lutz son that killed the whole family. I don't know, but I can't remember. It's been a few days since I watched this film, and it's already out of my mind. So, but yeah, um, yeah, and crazy things happen. I'll go into the plot a little bit more in a bit, but so yeah, I might spoil some of this, but most people know about it. So, oh well, if I do, I do. Anyways, um, yeah, so it's made by MGM and Platinum Dunes. If you don't know who owns Platinum Dunes, it's the almighty Michael Bay. So, yeah, this is one of his early attempts to do a horror film remake. So, yeah, before this, he did like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, which is actually not that bad. And this one, which we'll see how I like it in a bit. But yeah, then he would later go on and remake all the classic horror films and butcher them all and give them tarnish all their names, basically. So putting his name on this doesn't do it, and then he went on to do all the awful Transformers sequels and nearly killed off his career, basically. But he's still making millions, so I don't think he actually killed off his career. I just absolutely can't stand his films anymore. So yeah, but yeah, stars. Okay, it was released April 15th, 2005. Stars Ryan Reynolds. This is back before you went doing all this quirky roles and stuff. This is even before like he did like Green Lantern and that. So just trying to be a serious actor and doing more serious stuff. And they do add humor into the script in this film, which works in some spots, but it does fall flat quite a bit. and yeah, but yeah, we'll get more into that in a little bit. But yeah, like I said, it's produced by Michael Bay. It was written by Scott Kosar and directed by Andrew Douglas. Did Unwanted to Kill Him, and Searching for the Wrong Eye Jesus. I haven't heard of any of those films, so and haven't seen any of them. And yeah, based on the poor, um, how should I put this? The poor perception from everybody. Um, Yeah, I don't think this guy directs anymore because he only has like two other films to his name, which I think are shorts, anyways. So, but yeah, and it had a budget of $18 million. I didn't figure out how much it made or anything like that. I couldn't find that, but overall, it probably broke even at most. I know it got torn to shreds and stuff by people when it first came out, but yeah. So basically, the Lutz family moves into this big mansion on the lake at Amityville, New York, and where uh, the tragic history of the house has basically um, there was a family living there, and their son killed his whole family. They shot them all while they're sleeping, and basically pled insanity, saying that spirits and demons in the house told them to kill them. So, and then Ed and Lorraine Warren's been there, investigated it, and was saying like there's a whole pile of haunted house and demons and shit. And basically, well, yeah, it's supposed to be super haunted. Now the family only lasts 28 days, so yeah, it's basically chronicling that. But the biggest problem with this film is it's basically a typical haunted house movie, which has nothing to do with the actual Amityville story. So, yeah, the setting's good. It takes place there, but it has nothing actually to do. It doesn't actually show you like depict like how they did it. They just basically took it and put uh a prototype of the Conjuring basically into it and slap the Amityville name on it. So, but yeah, it's not that bad though. Like I said, there's some cheesy humor that shouldn't be in certain parts and that. Also, it's hard to take Ryan Reynolds seriously after you watch him on and seen him in Deadpool and all these other crazy films and Detective Pikachu and all that stuff. So, yeah, but he still does a good job. There's the kids are cookie cutter kids in a haunted house film characters. Not much to really add to that. They force feed you a priest scene, which then it's a big part in the original, but this one they like force fed it to you and then cut him out like almost immediately. So yeah, it was kind of pointless. And but there is some good things. The ghost in this, the makeup effects and everything are awesome. Great, great makeup effects. A lot of stupid jump scares that are predictable in this film with them, but overall it's pretty good. There's some scenes where it's creepy, like there's this gorgeous babysitter comes in and dares one of the kids to go in the closet and they dared her instead, and all for a kiss poster, which fair enough. But yeah, she goes in and then the door ends up getting locked and the spirits torment her while she's in the closet basically. So yeah, there's some cool scenes like that. The one the little younger sister as a, what do you call it, as an imaginary friend who the parents don't believe is real, but they do depict her and they show you in her ghost form and stuff like that, talking to her in some scenes and stuff. And basically, this girl causes her to do a lot of stupid things like climb on the roof and play on the roof and nearly fall off 3 stories, yeah, and stuff. There's some pretty cool scenes like that. A lot of it's just more run of the mill stuff. Even for like back in 2005, this is more of like a run of the mill type thing. So it wasn't a whole lot of new things to check out. So, but overall, it's still enjoyable. But it's good for like I always consider this like a good date movie. Basically, like if you're going with somebody who doesn't like horror films, but you do, put this on, hang out. It's a good sort of like hang out, talk, laugh, and maybe freak out some people who don't watch horror films and stuff. But yeah, I guess you could call it a popcorn flick too. But yeah, but overall, it's still enjoyable. It still holds up a bit today. Like the special effects are still good. Like it's not cheesy or anything like that. And for 15 years later, that's still pretty good considering some of the other movies that come out are pretty awful. So didn't age well. But overall, it's not that bad. Like if I was gonna rate this, I'd give it a 3. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this. Is yeah, it's not bad. It's one of the better Michael Bay remakes. So maybe if you want a more modern version, you don't really want to sit to the 70s style. You throw this on, it's not that bad. They do give you a bit of the backstory and stuff, and if you get the DVD or Blu-ray, they have the documentaries on there on the special features. So check those out. Because that's one good thing about still having DVDs and Blu-rays. You get all the extra content and stuff instead of searching through all the bullshit on YouTube and where all you get is the film if you stream it on Netflix or Shudder. So, yeah. So, that's the Amityville Horror 2005. Giving it a 3. As always, the trailer's linked down below if you want to check it out if you haven't seen it or heard of this. Also, my Instagram's always linked down below. Make sure you follow me there. I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. And there's other weird stuff, so make sure you follow me there. Also, make sure you subscribe if you hear my opinions on films and stuff. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Comment down below if you've seen this. And mention other horror films that you want to hear my opinions on. Make sure you comment those down below too. And I really want to spend a night in the Amityville Horror House and see what it actually is like. But I think it's owned by a studio, and that would never happen. I think actually 20th Century Fox owns it, which means Disney owns it now. So, yeah. All right, but yeah, a lot more haunted house films to come. I have like 4 or 5 that I want to do next. So, make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.